The burnt egg roll.
What are your thoughts on the like recent quote unquote uptick in crimes against Asian Americans or Asians?
It's hard, right? I mean, for me, it's great to finally see some recognition of the racism that Asians face, because anybody who's Asian knows that. Like, we've all been called stuff over the years, like made fun of. Like, there's like the stereotypes about like convenience stores and dry cleaners and you know, eating dogs, or like you name it, dude. Like, it's just like an endless endless kind of list. And it seems like, there's less of an understanding of Asian cultures, and then we all get lumped all together all the time, which is incredibly offensive. So it's great and refreshing to finally really see people like really talking about it and educating and talking to each other. But like, I don't know, we got into this a little bit earlier, like what is the actual, maybe, I don't want to call it an overreaction, but it's like people are having a reaction that it's a hate crime before, like, to me, it seems like before it's confirmed whether it was an actual hate crime sometimes.
Yeah, that's what they were saying about the shooter guy, right? Like he wasn't really targeting them because they're Asian. He just was sexually frustrated, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was sexually frustrated. But then it gets into the whole, not only the racism, but the misogynistic views too against Asian women. Like, because even like Asian women compared to Asian men got their whole thing where like, there's all sorts of like creepy dudes that just kind of fetishize Asian women too, right? So they got to deal with that. So that's like its whole other thing. But yeah, I don't know. You're right, because it wasn't confirmed. Maybe it was just, and I don't, some people want to like do like this whole subconscious thing and say like, his behavior and what he did like came from like, he was absorbing what was happening in our culture overall, and the rise of hate and racism and alt-right views that appears to be occurring. But again, I don't know how much stock I take in that either. Like, maybe like Trump provided them more of a voice, but I'm also like, I think these people were always here.
He was wearing a Carhartt jacket. No racist, no racist. Just saying.
Yeah.
A lot of Proud Boys, I think, rock Carhartt.
Yeah.
But there's some brothers that rock Carhartt too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just a stereotype too. But yeah, I feel what you're saying though.